Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Dr. Nurul and fellow students. My name is Adana Miki Akbar and my message number is 08 VPI 24F1093.
My name is Siti Umaira binti Darwis. My metric number is 08 DPI 24F1145.
My name is Rania Iris binti Rafiz and my matrix number is 08 DPI 24F1070.
My name is Hawa Ima Umaira binti Omar Idris and my matrix number is 08 DPI 24F1089.
And I'm Harshini Murali and my metric number is 08 DPI 24F1139.
And today my group and I will be presenting our proposed product, which is Fruity Pixies. Fruity Pixies is a plain-based gummy snack made from upcycled fruit peels. Our project aims to transform fruit peels waste into a value-added product that is both innovative and environmentally responsible. By combining sustainability with food innovation, we hope to create a unique snack that offers consumers an alternative to traditional gummy products while promoting responsible resource utilization. Now I would like to explain why we chose this project. So, why Fruity Pixies? The images shown on this slide are research articles that support the development of our product. The first article discusses the potential of fruit and vegetable waste for sustainable applications, highlighting that these materials still contain valuable components and should not simply be discarded. The second article explains how fruit and vegetable byproducts can be utilized in food products and contribute to sustainability efforts by reducing waste and creating value-added products. Based on these findings, our group identified an opportunity to address the issue of fruit peel waste through an innovative food product. Therefore, we developed Fruity Pixies, a fruit-shaped gummy made from upcycled fruit peels using plant-based gelling agents. Through this project, we aim to reduce food waste, promote sustainability, and create an appealing snack product with potential commercial value. Thank you. I will now hand over the presentation to Myra, who will explain the problem statement and project objectives.
Okay, so for the problem statement of Fruity Pixies, every year millions and tons of fruit and vegetable byproducts like peels and seeds are discarded worldwide. These discarded components contain valuable nutrition like dietary fibers like pectin, cellulose, and carbohydrate. At the same time, consumers are demanding healthier plant-based and environmentally responsible snack options, creating an opportunity to address both the fruit peel waste and the limitations of conventional gummies. As for our objectives, so firstly, our first objective is to develop Fruity Pixies using fruit peels as a value-added ingredient. Next is to develop a plant-based formulation using agar-agar, pectin, and tapioca starch with an acceptable taste, texture, and appearance. Lastly is to evaluate consumer acceptance and commercial potential. Next, I will pass the slide to my team member.
Okay, so thank you. For my part, I'll be explaining the design thinking process that we use in developing our Fruity Pixies project. Next slide, please. Okay, so our product development follows 5 main stages. The first one is empathize. The second one is define, ideate, prototype, and test. So each stage helps us to understand the problem, develop our product idea, and improve it based on testing and feedback. So starting with empathize, we focused on understanding what consumers are looking for in snacks. So we found that consumers want healthier, plant-based, and more environmentally responsible snack options. Next stage is define. We identified fruit peel waste and the limitations of conventional gummy formulation as the main opportunities for innovation. After that, we move on to the ideate stage where we came up with the idea of developing a plant-based gummy using upcycled fruit peels. This became the main concept of our Fruity Pixies product. Then in the prototype stage, we developed different formulations and experimented with 3 flavor combinations. We tested different ingredients to achieve an acceptable taste, texture, and appearance. And finally, we have the test stage. This is where we evaluated our prototypes based on the taste, the texture, appearance, and consumer acceptance. So overall, these 5 stages guided us from identifying a problem to developing and testing our final product, which is Fruity Pieces. So that's all for me. I'll pass to the next member.
Okay, thank you, Rania. And now I'm gonna explain about the project design. So as you can see on the screen, our base formulation starts with discarded upcycled fruit peels. Rather than letting these nutrient-rich peels go to waste, we process them and combine them with fructose for natural sweetness. To achieve the perfect chewy yet firm gummy texture without relying on gelatin, we develop a plant-based gelling matrix using agar-agar, pectin, and tapioca starch. We have carefully curated 3 unique, local-inspired flavor profiles that balance citrus brightness with warmth and herbal notes, such as pineapple peel plus limau custody or calamansi lime, which give a refreshing, tangy tropical combination with a zesty cake. And for the second flavor is orange peel plus ginger, a classic citrus pair with a warm, cozy spice accent. And our last flavor is lemon peel plus lemongrass, an aromatic, fragrant blend offering a sophisticated gourmet flavor profile. Our gummies are sealed in resealable, food-grade aluminum Ziploc pouches to preserve maximum freshness and shelf stability while presenting an attractive, modern aesthetic on the retail shelf. Okay, next slide. Okay, now let us walk through the cost estimation and financial breakdown that demonstrate the commercial viability of the pieces. Our initial small batch production run was budgeted for a total volume of 50 units. Our capital expenditure is divided into 3 core categories. First, ingredients and raw materials. The subtotal comes to 58 ringgit and 10 cents. Notice that our core raw materials, which is the upcycled fruit peels, cost us 0 ringgit, giving us a major strategic advantage in raw material costs while fulfilling our sustainability mission. Second, tools and equipment like cheesecloth, silicone molds, and liquid droppers, total of 40 ringgit and 42 cents. These are reusable assets that will lower future marginal production costs. And third is packaging material, including custom logo stickers and varied pouches, total of 21 ringgit and 58 cents. This brings our initial setup grand total to 120 ringgit and 10 cents. So our cost of production per pouch is 2 ringgit and 40 cents. We have priced each unit at 5 ringgit and 50 cents, which is highly competitive for a gourmet small batch artisanal confection. This yields a net profit of 3 ringgit and 10 cents per unit, representing an impressive 56% profit margin. Okay, that's all for me. I'll pass it to the next member.
Thank you, Hawa. So right now I'll be moving into our strategic evaluation. So We also conducted a SWOT analysis to identify our internal advantages and address key operational factors. So, first and foremost is strength. So, our core advantage lie in our optimized plant-based gelling matrix combining agar-agar, pectin, and tapioca starch. And we feature an upcycle clean label formulation with an eco-friendly brand identity and maintain a strong 56% profit margin. And as for weaknesses, just because we rely on natural fruit peel waste, raw material availability can be inconsistent. And additionally, as a fresh plant based product, our gummies are sensitive to storage temperatures and shelf life constraint. So, for opportunities, we are directly capitalizing on growing market demand for healthy plant based snacks. So, there's also a strong potential to build institutional and CSR partnerships focus on the sustainability of food waste reduction. So, for threats, the main external challenge is direct competition from established mainstream commercial and confectionery brands. Now, let's move to the next slide, where SDG alignment. So, Fruit Pixies, it goes beyond being just a snack. It aligns directly with these three UN Sustainable Development Goals. So when we look at SDG 3, which is good health and well-being, we are offering consumers a cleaner plant-based option, and instead of synthetic dyes or animal gelatin, our gummies rely on natural fruit extracts and botanical infusions like ginger and lemongrass. And for SDG 12, which is responsible consumptions and production, we practice true circular economy principles. So, millions of tons of fruit peels are discarded globally every year. And we upcycle those discarded citrus and pineapple peels into high value ingredients, which reducing food waste right at the source. And finally, we have this like SDG 13, which is climate action, comes down to environmental impact. So, food waste sitting in landfills generates methane gas, which accelerates climate change by diverting fruit byproducts into our production line. So, we also help reduce landfill emissions and make better use of our natural resources. So, that's all from us. Thank you.